This sail has the wire rope run and loosely attached wire rope clamps. The threaded rods are also greased. We're using a fiddle block to attach this corner. Another member of our install crew is off camera pulling the running end of the fiddle block. A come-along or other tensioning device could also be used. While attaching corners of the sail, the wire rope should be sliding with the stretching fabric. Make sure that your wire rope clamps are loose enough that this can happen. This is the last corner to be attached, though the process is the same for each corner. We've intentionally decided to have our last corner be a low anchor point and run our wire rope from this corner, making the wire rope clamps easily accessible. Also make sure that the wire rope remains in a groove between the upper and lower plates of the bracket. We're also attaching safety chains, which connect the bracket to the anchor point and act as a precautionary backup. The extra hole in the bracket doubles as a connection for the fiddle block as well as a connection point for the safety chain. With a wrench, I'll make sure to tighten down the pin on the bow shackle. I'll also tighten down the quick link. With all the corners connected, we'll remove slack from the wire rope. I'll start on one end and pull out as much slack as I can. With a sail of this size, it can be difficult, and having gloves makes the process easier on your hands. As you pull, you should see the perimeter of the sail begin to straighten out and tighten up. That is the desired effect. Getting the wire rope tight at this stage will make tensioning the sail easier. I'll repeat the process for the other end of the wire rope. When I've pulled out the slack, I'll feed the loose ends back into the pocket. This process is a matter of trial and error and just takes some doing. With the ends reinserted, I'll hand tighten the wire rope clamps. A ratcheting wrench can be used to tighten down the nuts on the wire rope clamps. A traditional crescent wrench would also work as well. We prefer to use a drill or impact driver with a socket. With the wire rope clamps tight, I'll tighten the sail by turning the tensioning nut with the wrench. The tensioning nut is the one against the sleeve on the top of the bracket. This draws the corner of the sail toward the anchor point. An adjustable crescent wrench will work, but will be time consuming. We've found that using a ratcheting wrench is the best option. We're not showing it here, but we've already tightened down the other three corners. Add grease as needed to keep the rod well lubricated. If the sail is bunching, you may need to loosen the wire rope clamps a little and let out some more wire rope. Then promptly tighten the wire rope clamps again. To finish the corner, I'll add the lock nut to the threaded rod and thread it up against the tensioning nut. I'll use the ratcheting wrench to tighten down the lock nut against the tensioning nut on the rod. With all the corners tightened down, this sail is fully installed.